Caps reaction. This is Karar, Manny, and we have DJ with us again.
Yo, yo, yo.
So we're gonna do reaction to Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate released from prison. The podcast. Everything is allegation. We're doing it for entertainment purposes. You know, we have no political point of views, so don't cancel us. you, we have to say a disclaimer. So, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, happy Ramadan again. Today's day 5. 25
Happy
days to
Ramadan,
go.
guys.
Yeah. You're not fasting, DJ?
Nah, I don't. I fast first 3 days of the month.
Damn, that's it.
Yeah.
Are you doing that 72-hour thing?
No, I'm not doing that.
So what are you doing? Why are you doing 3 days a month?
I just do it for like health and then like spiritual.
Did somebody?
Yeah, that actually cleans your. Yeah, I know what you.
I just do it 3 days. Just drink water for 3 days.
Did somebody tell you about that, or did you just come
Me
across
and me and a couple of my boys, we just basically started a group and we just started doing it every month together.
Oh, nice. So 3 days straight with no food, just water.
Just water, yeah.
Oh man, that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
Trying to make our Muslim brother and sister look bad, bro.
All right.
so this video, so we played this video, me and Manny, before you were here, and the wait time to watch this video is an hour before even the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, look at the time right here. 1 hour, and the podcast is only 42 minutes, bro.
Wow.
So I don't know.
So we haven't watched it. It's just the wait time. To
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
You know,
we're clueless.
you know why he's doing that, right? That's just him. He's milking the watch time views.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah, he's just milking it. You know the other things that he was doing before when the pandemic was going on? He was doing like he would hire these females and they would do like OnlyFans at this big house in Romania. Allegedly.
Wow.
Allegedly.
There's people in Colombia that are doing the same thing.
That they're
Like,
just
they're
milking. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're making mad money. Like these dudes are just like have a bunch of rooms, a mansion, and they put girls in each room, and they have their own room,
Yep.
and then they get a percentage out of it.
Yeah.
You get a percent. That's crazy.
Yeah, OnlyFans, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
Dang,
and they're making a lot of money, bro.
that's crazy.
Long day.
Well, certainly been an interesting one.
We've had less interesting days.
I wouldn't say it was unexpected. In fact, it was hyper predictable. The way the Matrix operates is actually an extremely predictable apparatus. And for anybody at home that doesn't understand exactly how these things work, let me make it clear. As soon as you become annoyance to the power structures, as soon as they deem you an enemy to their narratives, which they're trying to purport upon the population, what they do is they assign prosecutors to go through your entire life and try and find crimes you are guilty of. And most of you at home don't understand that all of you, if you are a full-grown man, are guilty of crimes. Because what they do is they lie by omission and they find garbage and try to wreck your life with it. For example, they will contact every single one of your ex-girlfriends and say to them, you can have 50,000 pounds and we'll keep you anonymous.
Do you think this is a character that he's playing?
Man, sometimes I feel like it, and sometimes I don't, bro. I feel like they just put him in there just so he can. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm 50-50 on him.
Right.
No,
Because
I think it's straight up him, bro. Like,
I
agree. You can see the difference between him and his brother.
Yeah, I agree with most of the stuff he says, though.
But he stays in that character no matter what video or what interview you place on him. So,
but there is videos of him breaking character.
Really?
Yes.
but except there was one and it also depends on the topic he's talking about too, because there was one he did with Candace Owens. You know her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And he was completely chilled, bro. Like completely. This right here wasn't, bro.
Well, because she doesn't attack him on his ideas.
No, she was
Because she
basically
agrees.
agreeing with majority of,
Right.
because they almost got like similar mentality.
Point of
man.
views. Yeah.
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 Point of views, man.
I don't know, bro. I feel like this is just another game that the system I feel like he's part of the system.
I agree. Yeah, that's why I say it's like 50-50. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I just think kind of shady. Then I'm like, man, I don't know.
Because he popped out of nowhere, man.
Exactly.
Like he's like the definition of a plant, right? In the
Yeah.
industry.
Part of the CIA or something.
Well, his dad was allegedly his dad was working with the either FBI or CIA Secret Service.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not far fetched.
Do
We
it.
won't show your name. We won't show your face. You will have no repercussions at all for lying. And we will pay you money to say this man did something 10 years ago. So long ago, there can be no proof whether he did it or not. And we're going to use that as justification to try and damage this man. And what's so insane is that we were arrested yesterday.
Yeah, I can tell everyone at home exactly why we were arrested as well. You see, they pretend that they're serious. Let me tell you what would happen if I were a serious criminal under a serious investigation. And by serious, I mean real. I would have been trialed. You get a trial, Andrew.
Oh, you get a trial?
Yeah, no. So what happens is they obviously arrest you and they have lots of evidence on you. And then you get a trial and then they found you guilty and then you go to jail. And you
Interesting.
stay in jail to serve your sentence.
Okay.
So what happened to us originally, for those of you who don't know the story, is we got jail first, okay?
Okay.
The search for evidence afterwards,
Okay.
then charges,
Okay.
then the evidence is all being dismissed. So if there's a trial, there's no evidence. But we've been in some form of arrest for the entire period. So no matter what happens, we've served a long sentence.
And
That's what happens when you don't have a serious criminal investigation. And yesterday's arrest, because I know a lot of people are curious about this, I'm going to summarize exactly what happened and why it happened. This is not the fault of Romania. This is not. This one is not. This came straight from the United Kingdom, my home country. My United Kingdom contacted the Romanians with no intention of extraditing me, with no intention of flying me to England to face questioning or for an open investigation. They contacted Romania and told Romania to do its dirty work. They told Romania to do their bidding, to put these two boys in jail without a trial. I'm going to explain to you how this works. Romania has a system called preventative detention. If you're a suspect of a crime, they could put you in jail before you get a chance to explain yourself in court. That's why me and my brother did 3 months in jail last year. England doesn't have this. If I had been extradited to England, I would have went there, they would have questioned me for a few hours, and I would have been completely free. Living my life in England. Perfectly fine.
Fail.
Wouldn't even need to come back to Romania.
Bro, in my country, they don't need a reason to put you in jail. if, if they don't like you, you're going to jail, bro. So at least,
No questions asked.
No. And if you don't have money, you're staying in there.
Damn, that sucks, bro.
Yeah, especially like if you know like if you know somebody in the government and you want to put somebody in jail, you can get that like allegedly.
Wow.
We
You
don't-
think that can happen in the United States too? If
Yeah.
you know somebody?
Yeah, you talk about like the people that's in the government.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of that. We can't talk about it on this video, but we could talk about it off record. That it happened in front of us.
The judge said, "Do you, Tristan Tate, want to be extradited to England?" I said, "No. I want to stay here and clear my name." But what the UK were really trying to do was not to get me extradited and face questioning and be free in England. They were saying, "Look, Romania, he's a dangerous criminal because we allege he did something to somebody in 2012. I don't even know who I allegedly did anything to. There's no name on the paper.
No name. Please,
2012.
please understand. A warrant came through saying in 2012.
No, not that. It was more specific than that. It said Tristan committed acts of sexual violence, too rough during sex. to a victim in 2012.
Thank God, dude. It completely threw me off.
He was beating it bad.
And she told him no.
Yeah, he stopped me too rough.
So, but isn't that crazy what he's saying though? Like, if somebody that you mess with, right?
Mhm.
Like, remember that one time when we were at the Halloween Horror Nights,
Hmm.
and you
Yeah.
DJ, and
Uh-huh.
you and you
I'm
were
afraid now. Wait, are you gonna? I don't want to come. I want them to come back after me. What happened?
and you were talking to that one girl that was married in front of her husband. She could come back now and say that you were sexually harassing her.
Dang.
Oh, you remember?
No, I don't even remember.
In the line, we were all standing in line. For I think what ride was it? Was it?
It was one of those like Halloween Horror Night houses.
Damn, I don't even remember.
She was.
Bro.
And she said thirsty ass.
You said that to me?
Yes, bro.
Damn, I kind of remember it now.
Yeah, so imagine her coming back now and saying that, "Hey DJ, you did that to me, so I'm gonna
Oh,
put you in
that's
jail."
bull crap.
I hope she's not watching this, bro. I give her an idea.
What?
He's like, "Nah, that wasn't DJ."
Nah, that wasn't me.
That was the old DJ.
Between the dates of, do you remember? April and December. 8 months. That's what the paper said. And England said, look, Romania, he's really dangerous. We know you've got him on trial, so don't extradite him yet. But what we want you to do is put him back in prison using your preventative detention system, which we don't have, to lock our citizen up in your underfunded prisons until the date of his trial, which could be a year or two from now. I was this close to a 1 or 2 year prison sentence, unending, maybe 3 years, perma jail. And you know who saved me? A Romanian judge who thought, I don't know her thought process, and I'm sure her thoughts are more eloquently put together than mine, but she thought this is a load of crap. And she said no. She said no. You can't. I know the mainstream media are saying, a judge said that they can be extradited after. No. The judge said this. I am not putting these boys in jail because I spent the last 30 hours in jail again. Back in the same jail. I'm free. The judge said, release these men. I am not going to put them in jail. They can stay free if, UK, if your investigation is still going on when this is over, then you can have them. They're your citizens. If your investigation is still going on when this concludes, then I'll send them back. But until...
So if he went to prison for that, why the hell did they drag his brother into this?
Yeah.
And no, I'm not going to lock these men up in jail. A Romanian judge this morning saved me from a 2 or 3 year open-ended perma jail sentence.
Now, what's interesting about the UK doing this is, one, I don't know how much has been leaked to the media or how much is said on Twitter, because my brother and I have to be careful. But just so everybody at home understands, Romanian case is falling apart because it's garbage, and we're soon going to be completely free men.
Of course, that's
Because
we're
we're innocent.
So
Is Romania gypsies? That might be a dumb question. Are they gypsies?
no, they're Christians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's some like Muslim and but I think majority of them are Christians.
Okay, who's gypsies?
I don't know, bro. Why,
I thought it was
why?
I don't
know. Where did gypsy come from?
Oh no, because
Maybe they're
I
English.
thought-
Let me see.
okay.
Let me see. Where does gypsy come from?
Because they got gypsies that live in Bosnia, and they're like,
Yeah.
and some of them come like
Where
from
is gypsy
parts
from?
of. I think some of them come from parts of Romania.
From Roma. It's from Roma.
Roma.
It says Roma on Google. Gypsies.
Does that sound for like Romania?
No,
That's what I'm
like
thinking.
like Italy. You know, Roma, like Rome,
Okay.
Rome. But it's also saying it's from between.
Okay, they said their most concentrated populations are located in Bulgaria, Hungary, Romania, and Spain and Turkey.
Oh, so they are from Romania. Shit.
Yeah, they're Romanian people. Okay.
The reason why I said that, I'm like, don't gypsies be scamming people sometimes?
I mean, yeah, not sometimes, all the time.
Yeah, they be
Yeah.
on the corner of the road and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But not just in the corner. They might like they'll push like their daughters and try to get them married
Yeah.
to you and all that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. All kind of scams.
Yeah, they're all over Orlando. I'm
Damn.
thinking about what
Really?
if they?
Oh, for her?
Yeah, bro. They're
But
in
you know
Orlando.
what? I've met one, man, and they're like just one. I haven't met a lot of gypsies, I would say, but some of them are pretty nice though.
Yeah, some are cool.
Not gonna lie.
And they try to scam you, Manny?
No,
Oh.
we work together.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Be careful though.
Why?
Because that never leaves their ways. I mean, that's like he or she probably doesn't want to scam now because she's in a
Nah, it's just funny because when I used to work with one, there was this Bosnian chick I knew. She would say, "Oh, she's gypsy. She's gypsy." So she used to throw me off sometimes. But the way she said it is like it portrayed her to look bad in a way, you know.
Well,
Like
yeah, I mean, it's not good.
because apparently, she's like, okay, in Bosnia, they have the gypsies, so. It's like, okay. So when you read up on gypsies, then you know the acts and stuff that they do. So it kind of makes them look bad. So
I mean, it's not a good thing to be a gypsy. So
The UK know this. They must have heard. Our matrix attack in Romania has failed. So we now need a matrix attack against them in the UK. But we have a big problem. They haven't even lived in England for 10 years.
Yeah, I haven't lived in England for a decade.
So how do we drum up cases? Well, we do have a case which we've already closed. Let me give you the rundown of this case. In 2012, a girl got very drunk in my apartment. I've said this publicly before. She drank too much alcohol and threw up everywhere. I then kicked her out of the house and said, "Get out. You made a mess and you've been sick everywhere." She then said, "You owe me money." She started texting me,
I remember the
threatening
story.
me,
You did
saying if
mention
I
that
don't
one
give
time.
her £5,000, that she will go to the police.
And ruin your life.
I saved all the text messages from this liar. I was then arrested
Damn.
by the British police and thrown in jail on this girl's lies. And the CPS took her phone and found her not only texting me and threatening me and trying to extort me for money, but also planning with her friend how to lie to the police so that we will go to jail.
damn.
The CPS then threw this.
that's how most of these cases are, bro.
Yeah.
Yup, that's
A
true.
lot of these dudes that end up going to prison and stuff like that for stuff like this. That's how they end up going to prison. And then nowadays you see a lot of cases where these females are coming out the woodwork, like
Lying.
right,
Just lying, bro. You know
lying, bro.
what? So
But he's smart for saving those messages, though.
yeah.
But that's just like he was talking about before. He said like they could come back and get you for things you didn't do.
Exactly. No matter how long it is, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It can take 10 years, 20 years, they'll
Yep.
still come back.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, my dad was he warned me about this kind of like not all females, but like these type of females before I turned 21.
Mm.
Yeah, he was like, don't get drunk around these type of females because they'll set you up. Then the police in this country, you know how they are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And the system, man, is all for women, so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Case away. Case closed. No further action. Innocent men done. Then this matrix attack happens in Romania, and this girl thinks, I can get money. So she sends a little dork. She hired her lawyer, who's a DNG. He's about this tall. And he runs up to my gate and says, "My clients want 100,000 pounds. Can you give us money and then we'll leave you alone?" I said, "I'm not giving you money. It was $5,000. Now it's 100 grand. I didn't do anything to you. Go away." So then he's run back to UK. and convinced the UK, because we're going to win this case, to turn a case which was closed, which then went into a civil case where they were begging me for money, into criminal charges in an attempt to extradite / remand us in perma jail from an event that I was already cleared of any wrongdoing back in 2012. They reopened it to try and put us in jail because they had nothing else.
I was 23 when this was supposed to have happened.
There is no man on the planet. Please understand this if you're watching at home. There is no man with dick and balls on this planet who, if every single one of his ex-girlfriends, who he no longer has contact with, was called and offered 50 grand to lie, especially as she has no repercussion, no public face in the media. She doesn't have to walk down the street and worry about people knowing she's a liar. She gets a fake identity, everything. All she gets to do is take the money and talk crap. Who wouldn't take that money, one of the hundreds, and all the 99 who says you're a nice guy, they're ignored, lying by omission. All the ones who say you're a nice man, they ignore all those ones. They take this one who will take the bribe so they can drum up garbage charges from 10 or 12 years ago. Tristan, 12 years ago, in this random period of 9 months, we think you did something. How do you even defend yourself? Against who? There's no name on the paper. Who are you talking about? What location? What time?
What did I do?
What happened? Nothing. Sexual violence. We don't know where. We don't know when. We don't know against who. Maybe at some point in these 9 months, 11 years ago, send this man to jail without a trial. First, they come for us, but they're coming for all of you. And if you're a woman watching this, you have a boyfriend or a son or a father or a brother, he is no longer safe. If he starts to tell the truth against the satanic agenda, they will come for him the same way they've come for us. And they only need one girl to lie. You know what the scariest thing about it is, Tristan? I have a sneaking suspicion.
Go on. That the girl doesn't even exist.
Sophie never existed in the BBC.
Yeah, I know.
Because there's no name on these papers. Who says this person's even real? There's no proof of anything. There's no medical records. There's no pictures. There's no videos. There's nothing.
Here's
It's
how
just
it
made
should
up.
be. Here's how it should be. If you are accused of a sexual crime, you and the victim remain anonymous. If you are found guilty, you are plastered all over the media for being a scumbag. Very fair. If you are the victim of a sexual crime and you wish to out a person as a sexual criminal and go public and loud with his name, then by law, your name should be public and loud.
Yep.
If you're confident, keep it quiet until he's convicted. That's how it should be, but we don't live in a fair world. We live in a world where people who may or may not exist can call me a human trafficker for 5 years of my life. 5 years of my life. And then everyone's like, well, you know, these are serious allegations. That dork outside the gate. There's serious allegations that you're facing. From who? Well, that's not the way it works. No, who made the allegations?
Yeah.
They're serious allegations. Who made the allegations? I don't know. I don't know. And the Romanian judge thought, anonymous girl, no one knows who made the allegations, doesn't really say what the allegations are. At some point in an 8-month period, 11 years ago, lock them in jail. No thanks. And God bless you, ma'am. God bless you. You may have saved my life.
So in America, is that the same way?
What?
What he just said about the allegations and all that? Like allegedly, if one of, like, let's say me, I get a chick says that I did something to her, right? Will they do the same thing to me?
I would think there would actually have to be, how do you call it? Something proven
Yeah.
that she actually did it, you know,
Well,
before
they can do anything to me, right?
before you can, in America, it has to be proof.
Okay, so it's not like what he's saying over there.
Right. They're just going by something they actually accuse him of.
So they put him in jail out of allegations without the person's, like, with no female that stepped up.
Because apparently she's anonymous.
Yeah.
So in this country,
they
can you
didn't
be
say-
anonymous?
I don't think that happened.
No, it can't be yeah, you cannot.
It
No.
can be anonymous because a lot of these cases, you see a lot of them just come out and be like, "Oh, so and so said this about this dude." They
Right.
go to court, and then depending on how the judge looks at it, you know,
Right,
in
right,
most
right.
cases,
I see.
woman wins it.
Mm,
Yeah.
You know,
I see.
And the thing is, too, like what they're saying is actually right. Like in the future, it's already happening right now. They're really trying to eliminate. Like I think me and you talked about, Car, that they're really trying to eliminate the guys,
Well, yeah.
so
the
they can have more.
manhood. The manhood.
Yeah, the manhood. They're really
Yeah.
trying to control, the population.
Yeah.
Because
That's
if you
what I
take
think.
out the man, then all you have like is the woman, and you could easily control
The
the
woman.
women. No disrespect, not
Right.
all, but
Well, and again, if some of these households in this country now, it's controlled by Uncle Sam because of the government giving all these incentives
Yep.
for not having a man.
yep,
So
hmm
they're already doing it by pushing incentives on the women.
exactly, yep.
That's scary world, man.
hmm
Mhm.
Now, before we go on, and I explain to you the details of what's going to happen next.
I'll
because
illustrate. Where's the pen?
First,
All this is just for entertainment purposes.
Just a basic reminder.
Yeah, they're gonna come after you.
Okay, we got a lot of super chats in today. If they're just for money, I'm going to read out your name and say thank you. Doing your small part to feed the kids. Revoso, $100, appreciate it. Isaac Uchilla, appreciate it. Zkocharak, yeah, never destroy someone's life with a lie because yours could be easily destroyed by the truth. Indeed. And let me tell you, actually, and this is a warning. If there's a real false accuser, if this person isn't made up, you will face justice.
absolutely.
You will face justice. All false accusers who've ever falsely accused me will face legal ramifications and justice. The scary thing is, I don't think these people exist. But if you are real and you have lied about me, you will pay the price legally. Okay, another super chat. Zed Skorak again. Greeting G's.
Guys, we're going to cut the Twitter feed. We're on Rumble now. Rumble at Tate Speech. Come to the Rumble feed before we go into a breakdown of why the UK has decided to attack us now and a celebration of their monumental failure.
They love Clyde. Pro the King. Zed
I like the
Skorak.
bond.
What kind of dress do you get?
What
I
happened?
think Annie mentioned in the last video. Actually, like they got a nice bond. Even they're brothers. Like
Yeah.
they got a. That's dope. I like
Yeah.
that.
They're really
Seriously, man.
they're really they're a strong duo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard to break them, bro.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's really hard to break them because
They hate them.
they hate them, bro. They really do.
Imagine them at the
Your
bar
soul,
together.
peasantry.
It's a rap
At a where?
at a bar.
Oh, but he's Muslim now.
Oh, okay.
He's still out there.
Okay.
It's finest. You can answer that.
Like that means something, right, DJ?
Brooks 97. Just joined the real world. You're making some money. Good. Glad to hear it. Robert Bender. Thanks for the money. How is it to know things? How is it to know when things are going to happen before they happen, Andrew?
So, my record for prediction.
Casual blank. Real Dan S. Respect.
My record for prediction is flawless. I predicted the first Matrix attack and the first jail sentence. And on my last podcast only 2 weeks ago, I said the Romania case is falling apart and the UK is going to try next because they are desperate and they can't stand me. But I sat and thought, I haven't even been there in 10 years. I didn't even know they were legally allowed to take a case they threw away because they knew was a lie and start it again and arrest me in the middle of the night 11 years later. Is that even legal?
In another country.
Is that even legal?
And then, when the UK cannot hold people without charge, try to persuade a foreign nation to hold its own citizens without charge. Try to weaponize the system of a country like Romania for their own agendas to Julian Assange, a man and his brother. Wild.
The BBC.
Propaganda?
You can't look at BBC as a media organisation. What funds the BBC? It is the government's
propaganda branch.
The UK failed. As we speak right now, the UK is trying to put me in jail. And England's coming up to me with all this garbage, and they're going to try and charge me.
And his brother.
Everyone, listen to me. The UK is coming next. Romania's failed. UK's picked it up. After I destroyed the BBC, Tristan gave me a high five. He said, "They were so stupid." I said, "Bro, we've sunk the HMS Hood. The HMS Hood is the British battleship. And it was up against German battleships of the Bismarck. By absolute fluke, the Bismarck landed a shell perfectly through the top of the hood, destroyed the entire HMS Hood, killed like 3,000 people, 2 survivors. When Churchill found out the hood was sunk, he said, "We cannot lose the hood without him losing the Bismarck. Sink the Bismarck." When the Bismarck sunk the hood, all of the crew was celebrating, except the captain. He updated his will and telegraphed home to his wife and said, he knew. When I destroyed the BBC, my brother was celebrating. I knew. I said, "Tristan, no. You don't beat the British Broadcasting Corporation and make fools of them like this without some new bullshit." We sunk the hood. There's all these full-grown adults with this much obsession, making documentaries, trying to take me down. I mean, the UK hates me the most. The entire country is failing in real time by every metric you can measure a society by. And what did the politicians talk about? Andrew Tate. This is proof of what I've been saying all along.
That's so true, bro. Like the UK, they have nothing else better to do but to mess with him. He's just one person. It's a whole country, bro.
I've never
So
sold.
why do they hate them so much?
They speak the truth.
Yeah, but if it's this is the thing though. Like let's say if I hate something, right? Let's say if I don't like Manny, right? So me talking about Manny more and more is gonna make him popular.
Yep.
So the UK or whoever doesn't like him, they're making him more popular by talking about him.
Do you think you think there's a, like you said, you don't know if he's like plant?
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
they-
saying. He's got to be something that he probably has like a strong backbone
Yeah.
that's pushing him. It's got to be like part of some kind of agenda that they're pushing him so hard.
Yeah.
Like him going to jail is probably just part of the whole game that they're doing.
Exactly. I completely 100% agree.
Yeah, I don't know. This it's just weird. It's weird to me.
So what? Like it's just like Trump. They push him so much.
No political point of views.
Oh. But you get what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
push him a lot for a reason.
They never thought.
And that's a nice comparison.
is.
except the other one speaks.
He speaks gibberish.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when he talks,
No sense at all, bro.
yeah. Like when
Yeah.
when this guy speaks, like he makes you start thinking.
Yeah.
Right,
When
right,
when
right.
when the other politician talks, you'd be like, "What is he talking about?"
Yeah.
I refuse to do it. Let's kill the person who highlights the problem. Let's fix the man who tells the truth. Take me to jail. I don't care. And if God decides I have to go back, the best mental model is God wants me to learn something.
I'm scared, Jay. You want to send me back? Good, because if you send me back, you're now going to have to explain to the world why.
Make me run a marathon of media in a fucking jail outfit. I'd rather do that than wear a dress.
Fuck your Pavlov. Give it to me. Do it again. I don't care. MSM are worse than dishonest. They are worse than liars. They are genuine people. Someone needs to stand up and say the pertinently obvious things which can save the world. And I have this platform and I'm going to speak. Andrew and Tristan Tate, do not break. You do not fold. You've done nothing wrong. And you will go to fucking jail. They don't understand the thing about you and I is that we are hard to kill. Take me to jail! I guess the question for you, Tristan, because maybe I'm crazy, but in light of the monumental power of our enemies and the fact that they are so brazen, they're not afraid for everybody to know what they're doing is corrupt and lies. It's not like it used to be, as we discussed before. They're not trying to hide their intentions. They're making it very clear if you speak against the establishment, they will do anything it takes to in an attempt to silence you, even if it's against the law, even if it's a matrix attack, even if it's made up. They don't care if everybody knows it's bullshit. They're international. They control the money. They control the media. They can clearly reach across country borders and decimate our lives like they have done for the last few years. And I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but quitting's never crossed my mind.
I don't sweat them. I'm a tough guy. I'm a fucking tough guy.
What does that mean?
What does it mean? It means 2 days ago, I was sleeping comfortably in my bed, and I was dragged out and thrown into jail. Then I was surrounded by a murderer, a drug dealer, and some guy who committed fraud. I was like, hi, guys. And they were like, respect, Tate. I said, respect. I smoked cigarettes, did the push-ups. I'm a tough guy.
Yeah, respect.
You can't just say I'm a tough
Yeah, I can fucking handle it. That's what I do. I handle shit. I'm a fucking tough guy. Good luck. I don't give a shit.
Like
So we have one thing I want to make very
You saw him. He was about to laugh too, bro.
Respect Tate.
Oh,
man.
because a lot of people are asking how they can help us. The demons operate in the dark, and they require deception. They require confusions and conflations and deception. They need people to be confused. They need you to sit at home and go, maybe, we'll allow this judicial malpractice because maybe there was something that happened.
Maybe Julian Assange put people in danger. Maybe Russell Brand is a rapist. Maybe the Tate brothers kidnapped people. Maybe. I mean,
Maybe.
The BBC said maybe.
It is the truth. It is light that they fear. And one of the things that has made me feel a lot better since I've left that dungeon only a few hours ago is that I can see that nobody believes them anymore. Nobody believes them. Candace, who is excellent in her own right,
Her and her husband, wonderful people.
tweeted this. I do not care what you
Candace.
think about Andrew and Tristan Tate. Everything that is happening to them is absurdity. A civil case from accusations made 10 years ago that were declined criminal prosecution by the UK courts and then crowdfunded into a civil prosecution is giving E. Jean Carroll vibes. That any civil case would constitute a middle-of-the-night detainment in a foreign country is beyond absurd.
A civil case from 11 years ago. Yeah, so we're joking like the judge saved us from a prison sentence, and she did. But let's not forget, I was in fucking jail. 105,000 people watching this. 30, 40,000 of you aren't tough guys like me. You wouldn't have made it. You would not have survived that one night in that Romanian prison. So I still did another jail sentence. 30-something hours, it's still jail.
Matt Wallace.
Respect. Really, really good account.
You say he's gonna prove
I
his
highly
point that he
advise
was in
following.
jail.
yeah, for real, man. That's wild. Andrew Tate.
This breaking news: Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate were just arrested again.
Again.
This arrest is much more sinister and disturbing than the last one. The details of what just happened may make you 1776 levels of angry. This was not the doing of some random officials in a small country. Disgustingly, one of the most powerful governments in the world is actually behind it. UK authorities reached their authoritarian arm over 1,000 miles away and commanded their arrests in Romania. Surely they must have done something really bad to deserve an arrest warrant from the United Kingdom, right? Nope. They were ripped from their home by men with guns over BS allegations from an entire fucking decade ago. The charges are related to allegations of sexual aggression, whatever that means, in a UK case dating back to 2012. Not recent, not substantiated. On the contrary, the Tate brothers have shown overwhelming evidence that the accusations against them are false. Yet here we are, them having to spend more time behind bars after already being held unjustly for months by the Romanian authorities, who couldn't even pinpoint legitimate charges against them despite trying very hard. Make no mistake. This is not justice or even the pursuit of it. This is further punishment by the global elites for daring to challenge them. Soon freedom will be dead across the globe if evil people behind these horrendous misuses of the legal system are not stopped. Absolutely correct, sir.
Yeah, correct.
If I was not famous, this would not be happening. If I wore a dress, this would not be happening. If I had taken that sponsorship deal for 50 million...
Hey, he's going back to that.
He's gonna hit the wall. that wall, bro.
Hey, they hit that wall and came back down.
and did not mention the genocide in Gaza, this would not be happening. If I would have shut up after the first Matrix attack, the cancellation, this would not be happening. If I would have shut up after the first Matrix attack when they put me in jail here in Romania, this would not be happening. This is happening because I am a beacon of truth in a world of lies, which proves it has nothing to do with justice, has nothing to do with right and wrong, nothing to do with girls who even exist or events that even happened. It is a punishment. It is a punishment against anybody who stands up against the system because their goal is to break me, to scare you. They want to chop off the head of the snake. If they can show all of you people at home what happens when you tell the truth, you're going to be less inclined to tell the truth. They want to destroy the bravery inside of your soul by destroying my life. That's what they want to do. They want to kill the general. So all the troops behind him suffer cowardice. That is why they're attacking us. Because they want to show everyone at home that no, you can't just stand up and tell the truth. You will pay a price for that. And that's why they're trying so hard to decimate and destroy our lives. Because we are inspiring you to say the things you know are true in your heart. These people are trying their very best to enslave all of us, and you start that. The number one way you begin the enslavement of a population is inspiring cowardice amongst its warriors. Once that is done, there is no resistance left. None. And that...
Why is he always yelling, bro?
Yeah.
But
It's common sense though. That they're trying to do that. They're doing that. Like
Yeah,
if you don't know that, like you can see it. Like they're doing it,
yeah.
and they're using him. They're using him because they're using him because he like to speak. He's speaking out against them.
Right.
So they basically feel like they're using him as an example. If you follow him, like he said, they're gonna shut you down.
Right.
Right.
We were talking about this, me and DJ, the couple weeks ago, was it like 2 weeks ago, last week, about how this world is it's moving with deception. Like people, if you're telling the truth, bro, nobody want to talk to you. They hate you for speaking the truth, and they love you for lying, bro. Like, like we're living in like an opposite world now.
Yep.
They want us to pay the price. When I went back in that cell yesterday, I looked around. I said, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." My first words.
Hello,
and I didn't think I was going to get out. For years.
I was fully prepared because I understood the nature of the attack. I was fully prepared for 1 month, 2 month, 5 month, a never-ending perma jail sentence because I knew, I smelt immediately what was going to happen. And a judge was selected, and luckily for me, a just, prudent judge was selected. She saw through this and said no. No. God bless that lady.
In other news, the Tate brothers have been arrested and detained. Threats of repatriation to the UK for rumours from about a decade ago that did not meet the criteria for a criminal prosecution. Meanwhile, the Epstein client list remains at large.
Now, what they don't tell.
That is so true. You know that list?
Yeah.
And they're still free right now.
There was a rape allegation against Andrew Tate in 2015 from the girls who they've got these voice recordings of. What Vice Media didn't tell anyone is that the reason that didn't go to trial was because the two girls who were making the allegations, when you make a sexual allegation, we've seen it with this Ellie Williams case up in Barrow, your phone is taken off you. The police found that these two girls were conspiring to extort Andrew Tate for money.
I want to make something clear. I was saying this morning on Twitter how John Cena, yesterday at the Oscars, was doing his humiliation ritual to satisfy his gay paymasters. And everybody's saying, oh, maybe he's just promoting a movie. Maybe. Let me tell you something. I don't care what movie I'm in. You could not convince me to do that. You could not convince me to do anything fruity or weird. It doesn't matter what movie I'm in because there's no need. I can promote it other ways. I won't do it because my principles are too strong. So to say he's only promoting a movie is still agreeing with me. You're saying he's promoting his movie for money because he sold a soul to...
Hey, look, we're reacting with the Tates.
And guys, if you haven't seen this video, go back to our last video and check it out.
Oh, yeah,
Pretty
that's
nice.
right. Yeah. And they're reacting with us, see? What's good, Tate?
a paymaster.
Well, he was.
Hey, you know who this is?
Yeah, DJ, you know who that is?
Is that supposed to be Tristan?
No, that's Puff Daddy, bro.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
An
snap.
OnlyFans guy.
You don't see the top right there? It says, what does it say above him?
Gay. Why are you gay?
as the character of the movie and releasing OnlyFans content.
That's the last emergency meeting we said about 8 hours before they finally came and arrested us. You think that was the final straw?
What did I say during that emergency meeting? I'm going to try and repeat what I said because I'm not sure we have the clip. So 8 hours before I got arrested, I said, you either take part in the naked, dress-wearing humiliation rituals that the Matrix wants you to purport to make you look weak so young men do not be strong, or you suffer the other humiliation rituals like perp walks, like being handcuffed and dragged through the media. Oh, make no mistake. Sure, a judge said this was stupid. Sure, I'm not under arrest. Sure, it didn't work. But they still got what they wanted. They could have said, hey, Tristan, we're going to do this extradition thing. Show up in court tomorrow. And I would have showed up. No. They put me in handcuffs. They put you in handcuffs. They called the media. They walked us through that field of cameras again. That's the humiliation ritual I get. And as I said on the emergency meeting 8 hours before they did it, I would rather do that for the rest of my life than wear a dress. I believe 8 hours before I got arrested, I was waving my hands around like this, saying, perp walk me, take me to jail, put me in front of the cameras. I said that 8 hours before. And then the guys came to my house and I was like, oh, shit. They're here.
I've done a lot of self-analysis because as a professional, you have to make sure you're on the right side of history. And the reason the world is so complicated is because it's not often black and white. There's varying shades of gray, where two opposing forces, both sides believe they're the good guys. Some have some good points, some have some bad points, and it's messy and it's muddled. So I've sat as a professional and analyzed my own actions and my own thoughts and tried to come to the conclusion, Andrew, are you on the right side of history here? Will the world be better if the Matrix breaks? Yes, it's unfair. Yes, it's unjust. Perhaps the Matrix is required. Perhaps you should comply. I've sat and I've analyzed this deeply to make sure that I'm not doing something wrong. And although my enemies never self-reflect, they never look in the mirror and think, am I doing the right thing here? Because they lack the
You always got to self-reflect, bro.
Mm.
That's what we say in my religion, bro. You gotta self-reflect, because you're not always perfect, man.
That's true.
Capacity, and they lack the humility. They lack faith in God.
Everyone, this is just for entertainment purposes. Please like, subscribe.
I myself heavily for years, and I know I'm doing the right thing. I know that allowing the people who are in charge to continue to lie and deceive us will end nowhere but slavery. I know that when they drag us to jail for old, previously closed cases from 10 years ago, while we are feeding children, feeding orphans during Ramadan, I know we're on the right side of history. The day I was locked in that cell yesterday, when they threw me amongst the cockroaches to remind me of where I'm going to end up if I'm not quiet, the day that was happening, in the exact same time, my money was being spent feeding orphans during Ramadan. Do you think any of these people who call me a bad person are feeding orphans? Do you think any of the journalists who work for the BBC or any of these other clowns or prosecutors or garbage idiots are sitting there concerned with the fact that children can't eat? No, they don't care. They care about nothing but themselves and the evil satanic agendas. And they will never tell you the good work we do for the world. They will never mention all the fantastic, positive things we do for the world. They're going to try and convince you instead that we're evil, dangerous people because we have an opinion. And our opinion is simply to use your eyes and use your brain and think.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
So, how long they been in popular so far? How long? Tate.
I think 2 years.
2 years? Okay. I'm still surprised they ain't come after him yet, and yeah.
Yeah. Because it'll be too obvious. Because he said it last year. He said if something like that happens, that means somebody did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's still early too.
Right. And plus, last year during Ramadan, I for the whole month of Ramadan, I I made food for like people to break their fast at the, but nobody's gonna talk about what you did good, obviously.
That's
As
true.
much
You're
as
right.
much good stuff you do, nobody's gonna talk about it. Once you do like one small bad thing, they're only gonna focus on that.
Because it sells.
Yeah, and I'm
Oh, that's what they did.
yeah right.
Oh, wow. I do need it. I need to do a better job of, definitely helping
The
the
community.
need.
Yeah, not donating. Don't donate money, because you don't
Yeah,
know
like,
what.
actually go and do it yourself.
Yeah, because if you donate money, like we know when we go buy stuff in the store, right?
I always say
They'll
no.
tell me, hey, do you want to donate? I was like, I don't know where this money's going.
Yeah. Yep.
Never,
Right.
yeah,
They always got some kind of cause.
yeah,
Yep. And then they use the kid to make you feel bad, like
exactly.
a heartstring.
Yeah, like cancer,
Yeah.
for pediatric or some crazy stuff. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
shit. We got Florida Medicaid. They can help them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of food. That's what's up. I like that.
That's a lot of food too. What is that? Fish and chips?
The Matrix
I
has
think
come
so.
for me on every possible level. They have come for my bank accounts. They have come for my children. They have
Bro, speaking of bank accounts, you know they took all his cars?
Yeah, they seized it.
They took all his
Oh, really?
cars. Yes,
They
all of
All
them.
his cards?
All of them. All of them. They froze all his bank accounts.
They're gonna end up doing that to people too, like in the coming years too.
That's why you gotta have cash, bro.
for the women I love and take care of. They've come for my family. They've come for my businesses. They've come for any corporate structure I've ever owned. They've come for my social media accounts. I cannot order an Uber. I'm the most banned person on the planet. And still, our platforms remain completely matrix independent. They remain completely fully functional at all times. The meta servers may go down, but university.com does not go down. The real world will survive, irregardless of what happens to me. It doesn't require me. It doesn't need me. It exists independently of me. And if you want to support us, the best way you can do that is learn to make as much money as possible, because not only do we need you spreading the truth, not only do we need you telling everybody that we're innocent, we need you to be a kind of person people listen to, and nobody listens to brokies. We need you to make as much money as possible and become financially successful. We need you to...
I signed up for his that university thing.
Oh, for real?
It's I did it for 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
I went through like what he. It's kind of schemy.
How?
It didn't really give you. You can pretty much Google all the information that he had on there, and he's never active on it. It's just a Discord. It's a Discord where, I thought he would be like the one that tells you, hey, giving out ideas, but it's not. It looks like it's a really cheap like textbook.
Oh, okay.
It was and it's $50 a month.
Huh?
It's $50 a month.
Nah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I did it for 1 month just to see what he was, what it was.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna learn something new. You know what I mean? It's
It's all for his personal game, bro.
Yep.
It's all for his
It's
personal
all
game,
for
bro.
that paper, bro.
It's for the
So when you speak...
It's for the what?
the simps.
Who?
Hey,
They're
TopG.com,
simping-
bro.
They're simping for him, bro.
Hey, he got his website down there, university.com.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm gonna look at
Corporate.com.
Just don't sign up for anything.
TopG.com. What's the other one? OnlyFans.com?
Nah, bro. DJ, don't sign up
Take-
for anything, bro.
Oh, TatePledge.com.
I'm not
Bro,
signing
he
up.
got a lot of websites, bro.
He does.
People
TatePledge.com.
listen.
Yeah.
The Real World is
Join
an
the
independent
realworld.com.
platform which
Yeah.
is not controlled by anything Matrix orientated. Every single element of the Real World is Matrix independent. And for that reason, irregardless of whatever happens to be, it will survive. And the reason I'm saying this is because when we were locked up, we got a massive spike in users. People were joining to show support for us. And I appreciate that. Anybody who wants to support us, please join the Real World in real time. Please follow the instructions and make as much money as possible, because that is the best way you can possibly support us, by becoming as rich as possible.
So, did you have a good day? I had a pretty good day, bro.
Why was it good?
Why was it all good? We're living, we're breathing. People are listening to us. We're healthy. Kids are healthy.
I want all the people at home to have to have some appreciation for the garbage we go through and the level of bravery that is required. Because most people at home think.
See what I'm saying, though, bro? I don't know. I feel like this whole thing is just, I don't know, man. It seems like everything is rehearsed. You know what I mean?
Bro, yeah. I'm looking at his like his dad. I looked up his dad. His dad was a chess international master.
Right.
Come
right.
on, bro.
Yes, that's what it was. Yes.
Yeah, but he also worked for the Secret Service.
Bruh, man, I don't know, bro. They sketchy to me, bro.
His dad.
That's
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
said his
saying.
dad was smart. That was something he admired about him.
Do you know how to play chess?
I don't know what this.
I know how to
You
play
don't know how to
checkers,
play
though.
Yeah, I know how to play checkers.
You know how to play checkers or chess?
Checkers.
Hold on, one at a time. Manny,
I know how to play checkers.
DJ,
Checkers.
checkers. You don't know how to play chess,
Nah, bro.
bro? You gotta learn.
I know how to play Scrabble. That's
And look. His dad was in the United States Air Forces, bro. Man, I don't believe none of bro, this is sketchy, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
They're playing, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man.
They're playing, bro. His dad is a chess master, bro. So that what does that mean? That man is very intelligent, bro.
Right,
and his
right.
dad was in the freaking United States Air Force.
Yeah, but his dad also was in the Secret Service, bro.
Bro, come on, bro. They planted these dudes for a reason.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's I don't know, man.
And they were born in D.C. Washington, D.C.
What?
I don't know. They were born in Washington, D.C.
Oh wow,
Andrew Tate.
the capital, huh?
Yep.
We would do what we're doing. But when your head's on the chopping block, it's not nearly as easy as people think it is. And to stay positive and to stay strong is extremely difficult. And one of the things I've actually noticed about this entire saga, which has brought me peace, is that the strength of our brotherhood is so deep that we are seen as one man. They won't attack one of us. Think about it. Most brothers, in fact, most men who go to jail have a brother.
True.
One of them goes.
True.
But with us, they only ever attack both of us.
Yeah, this 2013 bullshit is about you. You threw the girl out of the house. I didn't even know her. The Tate brothers go to jail. Well, they arrest us both as one person every time.
Because they know that our brotherhood is so strong that attacking one of us will not achieve the desired effect. They need to try and take down both of us, which is actually, I consider, a massive compliment to the strength of our brotherhood,
Thank you
sir.
very much, guys.
Because we are seen as one man. We're seen as one force because we are one idea. And every single time they attack us both, part of me smiles because they know how strong our brotherhood is and how strong our message is. And they know that trying to attack one of us individually won't work. So they have to try and take us both down. And just like the last time you were thrown in jail purely for being my brother, you just got thrown in jail again, purely only for being my brother.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yes, that's why you went to jail, Tristan.
I've had worse days.
Do we roll over and shut up? Or, because you and I have had this conversation about all the things we're not saying. People think we're telling the truth and people think we're saying everything. But in fact, there's a whole bunch of things we're not saying. Perhaps we need to start saying more. Perhaps once we've realized our enemies can't be reasoned with and that these people are clinically insane, we no longer have anything to lose. Perhaps we should blow the lid head to toe on how all this shit works, on how all of the satanic agendas work, on all the messages that were sent to us trying to buy us, on all the sponsorship deals which were offered to us for us to sell our souls, the truth about the corruption of the justice system. I want people to understand. You at home think the justice system is a system where bad guys go to jail and innocent people don't go to jail, and there's lawyers and there's law, and it's this fully functioning system. No, the justice system is very much like a car with two wheels. It will move forward, but it's messy, and it clunks, and it's broken, and two of the wheels are busted off, so there's sparks flying everywhere. Sure, it moves, but it doesn't move very succinctly. It doesn't move very efficiently. It's a broken, damaged system with lots of elements of corruption and things that are wrong with it, and mistrials, and people, innocent people going to jail, and guilty people walking. Please understand, the whole system is broken. And we have inside information on exactly how broken it is. Perhaps if they're going to continue to attack us and continue to not even play fair and follow the rule of law and to open up cases they have previously closed due to lack of evidence to try and put us in jail from something that happened 11 years ago purely because the Matrix attack in Romania has failed, perhaps we should actually, on the next emergency meeting, blow the lid on all this shit and just go to jail, because we'll go jail same day. If we tell what we know, we will go jail same day. The same day. But what else am I supposed to do? Roll over and die?
Well, after I beat you, the BBC, after I destroyed the BBC, Tristan gave me a high five. He's like, oh, you wrecked them. They're going to look so stupid. I said, bro, we've sunk the HMS Hood. HMS Hood in World War II, HMS Hood was the British battleship. It was the flagship of the Royal Navy. And the Royal Navy was obviously renowned. It has been for hundreds of years. It was the best battleship. And it was up against German battlecruiser, the Bismarck. And the Hood should have outgunned the Bismarck. And it was the best German ship against the best British ship. By absolute fluke, the Bismarck, on its first volley or second volley, landed a shell perfectly through the top of the Hood and blew up the ammo magazine. And like in the first shot, within minutes, destroyed the entire HMS Hood. Killed like, I think it was like 3,000 people, 2 survivors. You can find the video on YouTube, the Hood blow into pieces. When Churchill found out the Hood was sunk, he said, sink the Bismarck, don't care what it costs. He said every ship, every plane, every sub diverted from every other mission, doesn't care if we lose every plane we have, don't care if we lose the RAF. We cannot lose the Hood without him losing the Bismarck. Sink the Bismarck. When the Bismarck sunk the Hood, all of the crew were celebrating, except the captain. The captain updated his will. He updated his will and telegraphed home to his wife and said goodbye, because he knew. When I destroyed the BBC, my brother was celebrating, I knew. I said, Tristan, no. You don't beat the British Broadcasting Corporation and make fools of them like this without some new bullshit. We sunk the Hood. And he's like, oh, we'll see. Oh, who's this? Evie? Evie. I fucking knew it. I'm winning too well. I'm scared by the incompetence of these clowns. But I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to lose? I'm genuinely looking for guidance here. Am I supposed to roll over and fucking lose? When they're lying about me and slandering my name and trying to put me back in a fucking dungeon? Back with the cockroaches? All I could do is protest my innocence, but they're such idiots. I make them look so stupid, and then there's egos involved. You think Lucy Williamson hasn't been called into a meeting room with some BBC producer saying, you made a fool of us? Yes, she has. There's egos involved. Big businessmen with business interests have ego investment in hurting me now. And I keep winning. So I don't know. I'm in a very precarious scenario. Do I continue to win? Do I let them win a bit? Do I just roll over and shut up? What am I supposed to do? I don't know what the right move is. It's difficult.
I think all we can do at this point, Tristan, is just run faster at the gunfire. If they're going to try and kill us anyway, I don't see the point in walking. I don't see the point in even trying to play fair with these animals. I think we should just blow the lid on all this shit.
I'm not fucking scared, I'm not.
Because the same day we do that, they're going to bust in this door and take us straight back to that jail.
Talked about humiliation rituals, same day, jail.
Same day, right?
Hey, you know what would be so crazy? They do this video, and then a few days later they get arrested again.
Right to jail. Have you seen that meme? Have you seen that meme when he said, right to jail? No, but Andrew's, I think he's the oldest and he's the youngest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So of course he's gonna follow his brother.
Yeah. Not all brothers do, though.
I no longer.
That's true.
You know what? Still standing.
We are, aren't we?
Better than I ever did.
Bromance.
That's what I'm saying. Why does he always have his shirt off?
We're
bro?
innocent.
Hey, he trying to
if you're
show off
gonna
his tat,
intimidate
bro.
me into pretend.
He trying to show off his tat.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of something or being afraid of you when I know I'm on the right side of history, then you've made a very grave mistake. So I guess my message to everybody at home is please go to corporatetate.com, sign up to the email list. There's going to be some very interesting information coming in the next couple of days. It's completely free. If you want to support us join the real world and become as rich as possible, you need to understand the power of fraternity and brotherhood. The only reason we have been able to survive the Matrix attacks this long is because every time we're locked up and put in jail, we have 20 or 30 or 40 men we can rely on with our lives, rely on with our money, rely on with our wives, rely on with our cars, with our children. You need brotherhood. You need fraternity. Those are the only people who are going to care about you when things go down.
They have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they never put them on online, like social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can have women who love you, but they can't help. Men can help. Men can fight. And anybody who's serious about joining us in this crusade against evil, we expect to see you inside the real world and see you inside of the war room and meet you in person. And our personal decision has been the same as it's been since the beginning of this, which is not to give up. We're not going to back down. We're not going to be intimidated. We're not going to cower. We know the truth, and we're going to continue to tell the truth. And irregardless of what happens, I'm sure my brother and I will stay standing.
Illuminati. He winked his eye. One eye.
Yeah. Well, that was it.
Hey,
Please.
I don't know,
guys.
man. I think I feel like they telling the truth and then they like hiding something.
Yeah, there's something weird about this whole thing. Like, look at their so look at these guys that's arresting them, right? Look at this logo right here on their.
Yeah.
What police?
Yeah. What logo is that?
What police have this type of logo on here?
Yeah. Let me.
Is it Romania?
They kind of remind me of Alex Jones. You know, remember Alex?
Yeah. I know who it is.
And they stopped him, and then I don't know. They kind of remind me.
I don't know. This they're both kind of weird.
It's like they planted. They basically feel like they basically created them.
Right.
I don't know.
They put them in this position.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, you guys can comment down what you think about this video. Please like, subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Thank you, DJ, for being here with us.
I appreciate it, EJ.
No, I appreciate you guys.
All right, guys. Thank you.